I'm going to delve into a subject which I don't know much about. I am a Christian. I believe in God. The church that I used to go to in England would be the Church of England, with the leader being the head of state. At the moment, that will be King Charles. Falun Gong, is it a cult? Is it like the American Scientology? I don't know. With Falun Gong, you would hear stories like it's a Chinese spiritual practice that contains meditation and exercise to improve health and peace of mind. It was founded in the 1990s. And before, you could practice being a Falun Gong in China, no problem at all, until they cracked down on it. The Chinese government cracked down on it, calling it a cult. I watched a video today on YouTube with one of these Westerners who live in China, and the usual story where the CCP is good and democracy is bad. And he mentioned the word cult, like brainwashing, maybe near enough every other sentence. Cult, 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 cult. Not giving a two-sided argument with this. Now, he was claiming that with his sources, that some people have died some painful deaths because Falun Gong is meant to be the natural way, and the leader has supernatural powers to heal people in Deer Park in America, the headquarters of Falun Gong. Is it like Scientology? I don't know. So I have put a in the comment section, not in the comment section, in the community section of my channel, a survey. Is Falun Gong a cult? And you can say yes or no. And it's welcome for everyone, even some of the CCP bots that come and annoy the channel. You're more than welcome to say yes or no to this one. It will just be interesting what the average person on an average channel would actually say related to this. This guy that was on YouTube, he does amplify the CCP stories, and he thinks the authoritarian government is the best in the world. But the Chinese government banned Falun Gong in 1999, calling it an evil cult. Practitioners have been arrested, detained, and sentenced to long prison terms. They have also been subject to physical and psychological coercion, including torture. Now, whether it is a cult or a religious following, which is followed, I presume, by millions of people around the world, Chinese, Westerners, whatever. And if it's to do with your daily life and you find peace of mind with it, you find yourself better, I wouldn't do the medical claims that this guy was going on about with it. But then why not, if it makes you feel better? I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I don't exactly go to church, but I do pray quite often, and I find peace when I do pray, and I can work things out by myself. Falun Gong is this exercise like Tai Chi, the body movement of slow, with body and soul and the earth mixing together, something like this. And it wouldn't be my cup of tea to follow. And I can guess for a lot of my viewers, it would be the same, and it may be sort of like kind of weird and out of the normal in your regular life. I can get that because I would be the same. But we would believe that Falun Gong is, as I said before, a Chinese spiritual practice that combines meditation and exercise to improve health and peace of mind. We see it in parks, We see it on TV, we see it on YouTube, etc., etc. And everyone is an individual and everyone can choose. So regardless, whether some people think it's a cult or some people think it's a Chinese spiritual practice, it's up to you. But this guy, he was like doing the stories against the Falun Gong, but he wasn't showing how the police in China helped to ban this spiritual practice. You will find most of the time with these CCP supporters that they will do one side of the story, but they will never do the complete side. And the information they would get would be from state-owned Chinese newspapers, and saying that is far better than the newspapers from the Wall Street Journal or the Times or the Sydney Herald. And they would always go on about Western media, where the thing is, a lot of channels who like the Chinese people but dislike the CCP would actually get their information from the Twitter feeds, from Weibo feeds, from different feeds in China, not the feeds from the Western media. They also go along about now saying that the BBC is likes China, and all because of the defunding of US aid. There's got to be a story behind the story of that, and they're just doing the top surface of it, but not digging really deep. Again, China is good, America, England, France, Germany, and Australia is bad. So, what do you think? You can put a comment in the comment section below. You can fill out the survey in the community part of my channel, and it'll be interesting to see what is your point of view. Is it like Scientology? Is it a weird cult? Is it, I don't know. What do you think about it? And it'd be interesting to see different comments. Now, when you do the comment form, please don't call me an old man with receding hairline and you don't know anything about anything, and you've never been to China or you've never been to Asia. No, just 31 years in Asia, not long enough really. And you would also say that these people who do live in China, they would say you don't know China because you never been there or never lived there. But they would go on about America, and a lot of them have never been to the United States of America. So it's food for thought. They don't practice what they preach in that point of view. Please do like, subscribe, and share to the channel. It really helps me. I've been stuck in this 34,000 subscribers for, it feels like forever. And I would really like to break out of it and get to the 40,000, 50,000. I'd love to get to 100,000, but it's a dream. Is it possible? Hey, don't know. But YouTube is like a hobby to me. Obviously, I'm not here for the money, because the money that I get per month is, I don't know, maybe like $100 on the advertising fee. So it's not doing exactly very well, but I do appreciate the people who do follow me and have followed me for a long time, and the newcomers as well. It's just me having my point of view, which you're allowed to do, and I do exercise that here on YouTube. God bless you all. Thank you very much for your time. I will wish you a happy day. Bye-bye for now. Thank you all.